Mm. Sorry, I'm finishing with my apple. All right. I'm mad today. I'm mad. I'm ready to hate. I'm ready to to talk about the gospel that I have inside my head with all the ideas that keep coming and going every single time that I think. So, let's just do it. Let's think and let's play chess. So, I want to talk about because this whole thing, like the whole reason I just decided to do this is because I felt like I was watching a TikTok just now, and it was about like consumerism, right? Oh shoot, it was about like Sheen hauls, right? And it's one of those stupid like core videos where it's like they just show you the problem. The problem isn't necessarily that. The problem isn't that it's like how do I say it? There's it's like we know this, and not only do we know this, but I don't really feel like playing chess right now. I just want to talk about this. Um, oops. Okay. Um, what was this about? Yeah, I can't. Okay, I can't really focus on two things at once. So it was about this like Sheen haul, about people like buying clothes, like packages of clothing, and it was just showing like the conditions that the people in India were working in, making clothes for Sheen, and how it's just like they work 28 out of 30 days a week, or not week, but uh, a month, and it was just like, yeah, why is this so not just bad, but like why is this so surprising? Look at what we've done, like look at everything that we do. The clothes you put on your back, which aren't Sheen, but still, massive company clothing. Um, the food that you eat, the screen that I'm looking at. Every single thing is constantly like negatively impacting the world, and no one cares enough to change that. No one is like, what the fuck? What's wrong with it? What's like what the hell? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you like enslave hold on, I'm gonna have to look this up to get my point across. How many cows are killed each year? Uh, Cattle. How can we just enslave 324 million cows and kill them all? And keep in mind that they don't just kill all of them, They still need them to reproduce so that they can get more cows. It's like, do you know how many animals that is? I don't think people do. And I don't think people care enough to look at that number and say, wow, that is a lot. Because they don't. No one does that. No one looks at a number and goes, that's a big number. And that's the problem. That's why watching that video made me upset, because it's like you'll look at that and then you'll go and slide down to some other video and just completely forget that not only is this a problem of like abusing underpaid workers, it's a problem with everything, right? Like how could we just do that? That's why corporate videos sometimes make me upset, because it's like you'll do this, but then the point never gets across, or the point is just like washed away by the audio that they put on there, which is fucking "Have a Nice Life." And I just point it out there. I love "Have a Nice Life." I am probably one of their biggest fans ever. Completely in love with them. Like I love all of their music so much. I'm not just like some little poser who likes Bloodhail and Frequent Before the Eternal Worm Devours Connecticut. No, 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 no. I love every single one of their songs. They're fucking amazing, and I think that people who like downplayed Sea of Worry are stupid. They're stupid. They don't get it. It's art. Anyway, yeah, they kind of just put a quick one before the Eternal Worm Devours Connecticut, or they'll put like Apex Twin or something like that, right? That's just like like conveying the sense of like, oh, it's just so sad, you know, it's so sad that these workers are being underpaid and abused in their workplaces. It's like we do that for literally everything. You think it's bad that, you know, they're working 28 out of 30 days a month? That's fucking awful. People work 8 hours a day, and they do that for their entire lives until they're 60. I'm not saying that, you know, we should like shift the blame, not shift the blame, but like feel less or worse about this, but it's like, why don't you make the connection that it's fucked? Every single thing is fucked. It's awful. It's terrible. Why? Why do we do this? You know? Why do we have this world that's so focused on working so hard that people die from it? People literally die from working. Just straight up like fall over and die just because they worked. And you know, it causes a lot of mental issues. It's not normal to work that much. And I'm not saying that like I'm lazy, you know. I'm not saying that, oh, people should just not work. I think people should work, you know. If they want to work, they should work. I you know, me personally, I want money, you know, and that's something that I work for, is that I want to work for. It's because I want to get money, right? Why is it that I want money? Why is it that these things um like food and water and shelter are locked away as basic human needs? They're just locked away, and it's like you have to pay for that. What the fuck? Why do we have to pay for these things? And some people don't even have the luxury to drink the water in their entire like continent. Um, my point behind this is just to like make people understand that why isn't this a big enough issue? Why is it that you don't want to change that? Why is it that you'll look at that video and go, oh, that's sad. Let me just scroll down and see, you know, a video of someone like farting in someone's face or something like that. I don't know. Just any type of humor. Why? Why don't you want that to change? And and don't just sit there and say that you do, because you never do anything about it. And even if you think you do, you're not doing enough. And that's not to downplay you and say what you do doesn't matter, because it does. But at the end of the day, what progress are you making towards everything when there's 8 billion other people who are actively going against that? And subconsciously, you know, people think that their lives are fine, you know, that they're like not contributing to society in any bad way, or like capitalism. No, yeah, they are. Every single thing that they do probably does contribute negatively to this world and idea of capitalism. So, yeah, it's just bad, and it's hard to see that you can't do anything about this. You know? You can't really change the world anymore. And you can try all you like, you know? You can have a group of 60 million people who conform with this idea. But at the end of the day, that's not enough to change an entire world. And I think that we should just give up. Honestly, we should just give up. Conform with this idea of, you know, having everything that we do be negative, because at this point, how are we going to change that? You can make as many ideas as you want about how we could change that, but at the end of the day, they're never going to happen. And I don't know if that's just me, being negative, but it really doesn't seem like any movement nowadays is going to change enough to change society or the minds of the other 8 billion people on this planet. Um, so it just, it sucks. Having to conform with that, and I can tell that to you now because it's like, I've already conformed with that. I've conformed with the fact that, nothing I can do can really change anything. So, if you can't beat it, join it. And I think that at the end of the day, whatever happens to us as humans, you know, be it extinction or, I don't know, like self torture or something like that, whatever. Like a future where either we're all dead or we're all, miserably suffering forever, and it's like we can't possibly get any worse than this. And then it does get worse. I think that we shouldn't act surprised about the world around us and say, this is so awful, Like, how could Sheen do that to their workers, It's like, how could you do that to the world? But anyway, yeah, just, I don't want to be that guy, but give up. Because you see this world around us, it's not going to change, it's only going to get worse. So give up and just conform with it, Conform with the fact that we can't do anything and that it's all over. And don't act surprised when it gets worse. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's my moral little rant about how this little video made me. That's it, Yeah, alright. I feel pretty comfortable with, well, no I don't, but I feel like I could just end that off here and probably make another one. So yeah,